Good evening, everybody. It is Wednesday night here at Beyond the Airwaves Leveling Up. And since it's
That's
Wednesday,
the
that means it's time for
home.
Warzone Wednesday. Home, James. All right, anyway, we're going to have stories that make you laugh, think, cry, get upset, may fire off a rant rocket. You never know. Anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddball Extreme. I'm currently joined in line by two of my crazy cohorts. First, to my left, we have Resident Joker, Mike. Hello, Mike.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday.
Below me, we have our resident AZ, just Janet. Hello, Janet.
Hola, everybody. How did your hump day go?
It went well, right? Mike. I'm kidding.
Oh, you would have to include that.
Well, of course.
That's all right.
Sorry, sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all good. I'm used to it.
That's
That
good.
was a cute commercial.
Yeah, it was. Let's see. Sajo was also in our chat. Hey, Sajo.
Hey,
Hey,
Zog.
Saj, how's it going, mister? Hope your day went well.
Yep. Well, there's some good news for me. I got the refrigerator, but we're gonna wait till we get like really cold in there. Then we'll start putting things back.
Okay, a suggestion.
Uh-huh.
The ideal temperature for a refrigerator is 36. It's enough above freezing that it won't put ice crystals on what you put in the fridge.
I know. I know.
It won't freeze your milk. And the freezer is -2 because you want the stuff solid,
Oh yeah.
you know. So that's a word of advice. That's the ideal temperatures that work for us.
Well, the good news is this refrigerator, they actually show the temperatures on the screen,
Right.
on a
It
little screen.
does.
So,
Oh, don't tell me you have one of them smart fridges.
well, not exactly. It
It's
just gives the
semi-smart.
yeah, semi-smart. It just shows the actual temperatures, but it's not like one of those you touch like I want cubed ice or I want, not like that. No.
They have a smart refrigerator that has a touch screen on it,
Mhm.
and you could do your grocery list
Yeah.
on that touch screen. That is one of
Well,
the fancier LGs.
well, this one's not it. That's okay. We don't need it.
I know. If we want to find out what we need from the grocery store, goddamn it, all we got to do is open up the refrigerator and put our head in and take inventory.
Yeah. And basically write it down. That's easy.
Come on,
But
what is the?
oh, I'll tell you this: putting in the new one was easy. Taking out the old one was a nightmare.
Trying to get it through the door?
Yeah, they actually had to take it all the way out the other side of the house. Had to move everything. It's like you gotta be kidding. I feel like, well, if you're gonna get the damn thing out, take the doors off. That would have solved the problem right there. But yeah, as you can tell by Mike's face, I think we're all really feeling. Both of us are feeling the effects of the of the time change.
Yeah, and I'm also completely in the zone with my game right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sometimes when you get caught up, like it is easy to get caught up when you are like in the zone. Like me, when I'm working, sometimes I get so into it, I forget it's lunchtime until I hear my stomach growl.
Sometimes I will be so absorbed I don't hear my mom call me the first time, but I definitely hear it the second time. Why did you come the first time? I didn't hear you.
Yeah. Because sometimes you get so it's getting so immersed. It's like
Right.
getting immersed at work is great. If I were to get immersed in a game while I was at work, I'd probably be fired.
And do you really want that?
No.
Nope.
That's why when I do the Konami slots, what I do is, when it's time, like it's 11 a.m., do the spin. That takes about 1 minute. Collect the bonus and such. That takes about 1 minute. Find out what I have to do in the challenge. Today it was, I think it was win 40, spin 70, and get 10 free spins. I got that finished in like 30 minutes because all I have to do is hit the auto spin, leave it, and I can just go back to work easy. It makes it so much. I love auto spin. Thank you, Konami, for doing that with most just about all the games. That saves a whole lot of trouble.
Wait,
Yeah,
Konami?
yeah. Konami, yeah, Konami has like apps like my
Huh.
my Vegas slots, my Konami slots, what is it, Pop slots, Bingo.
Didn't realize Konami did mobile games.
Yeah, they do. I know they got one for Yu-Gi-Oh too. So
That's not surprising.
yeah, and it sure is funny. I can go back and watch all those Yu-Gi-Oh episodes. They have that channel now, but then again, they also have it. And then again, Yu-Gi-Oh's got its own website where you can watch all of them that way if you want to. So, well, let's see. I remember I had posted something. I had posted something I think last week. Oh yeah, because the um the Marvel Netflix shows have joined Disney Plus as of today.
Nice.
And of course that did not sit well with the Parents Television Council because guess what? They're like, "What?" Huh. Yeah, cuz I remember I did post this last week. It was last Friday. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the link in Zoom chat. Oh yeah, we'll talk about March Madness in a minute because that's right. The tournament has started. But we'll talk about that in a minute. But let me see. What am I trying to do? Oh yeah. My brain, my brain. And my mouse is not working. Come on, mouse. Don't be uncooperative, please. Okay. All right, there's the link. It's in the Zoom chat. Okay, so let me see. Let me go over to. Okay, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, got it. Okay, so this is from the direct.com. Disney Plus blasted by parents TV group over Marvel Netflix shows. So here we go. Even though WandaVision was Marvel Studios' first series for Disney Plus, Wanda Maximoff's Westview incident was far from the first Marvel television show. In addition to Agent Carter and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Marvel branded heroes have also had a presence on Netflix through series like Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Daredevil, and more. Still, try that again. Still, despite bearing the Marvel name and featuring characters from Marvel Comics, the Netflix-based shows never had a home on Disney Plus. Not only is this because Marvel Studios had little to no involvement in their production, but it was also attributed to their mature content. However, things took a surprising turn in December 2021 when Daredevil's Kingpin, played by D'Onofrio, appeared in Hawkeye on Disney Plus. This was then followed by a cameo of Daredevil's own Matt Murdock in Spider-Man: No Way Home. While the hopes of fans who had long fought for their canonicity within the MCU were renewed, Disney recently took things a step further in confirming that Luke Cage, the Punisher, the Defenders, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, and Daredevil are set to air on Disney Plus. And of course, that was today. While the news made waves with the Marvel fan base and renewed the ages-long canon debate, the announcement made waves in other waves and with other groups. So, after learning that former Netflix Marvel series such as Luke Cage, The Punisher, Daredevil, and more were leaving Netflix, Marvel fans were surprised to find that the Marvel branded shows would be finding a home on Disney Plus. However, not everyone was thrilled with the news, including, of course, the Parent Television Council, which has now spoken out about Disney's decision to add violent or mature content to their streaming service. Tim Winter, the president of the Parents Television and Media Council, has shared the following statement. For more than 98 years, the Walt Disney Company has been synonymous with the words family friendly, and I can think of no other corporation in American history that has been built more squarely on the backs and on the wallets of parents and families. The company's eponymous platform Disney Plus logically marketed itself as a family friendly streaming service, and parents have placed their trust in Disney to deliver just that. In addition, Winter also stated that TV, MA, and R rated programming is off brand for Disney's streaming service, saying it seems widely off brand for Disney Plus to add TV, MA, and R rated programming to this platform, ostensibly to increase subscription revenue. So, what comes next? Adding live striptease performances in Fantasyland at Disney World? That was the
Oh,
state.
give me a break.
Yep, that's what he said.
Again, give me a break too.
Mhm.
Also, Sumi is in the chat.
Oh,
Hi,
Sumi.
Sumi.
Oh, good. Oh,
She
see,
You
so you
said
made
got
that she
it.
news and
got good
bad
news,
news.
but bad news. Yeah.
Okay. The bad news is the doctors could not successfully prevent my mom's coma. Sorry to hear that.
Oh.
What's
Oh.
uh, what's up with Sumi's mom?
Don't know exactly. All I know is she was going to be put in a coma.
Well, that's the bad news. Now, what's the good news?
Yeah. Well, waiting on that. Let me finish this real quick. All right. To close the statement, Winter argued that Disney is already at a competitive advantage as Disney Plus is one of the safest out there
Quit
for
freezing up
families.
on me, you stupid game.
Oh. There is no need for Disney Plus to compete with the explicit content on other streaming platforms. Disney is already at a competitive advantage with a streaming platform that is the safest out there for families. Its foray into TV MA rated fare will forever tarnish its family friendly crown. Clown? Oh, God. All right.
Okay, Sumi said the good news is that they estimate that the longest coma will last is 3 to 4 months, which isn't great, but it's better than 2 to 3 years.
Hey, that's good.
That is
being in a
good
coma is
news.
bad, but you know, the thing is, here's the thing, Sumi. Do something to help yourself. Try not to think about it so much because it will actually feel like it's going to feel longer. Find ways to
Exactly.
keep yourself busy. That way, that time will fly.
Come kick
Yep.
ass in Among Us when we play it. That'll
Yeah,
help.
Or focus on the game that you're making in RPG Maker.
yeah,
That way, I can try it out for you.
yeah. All right. So anyway, until now, Disney Plus content has only allowed content rated TV 14 or younger. The six Netflix Marvel shows that arrived today are rated TV MA due to graphic violence and dark themes, including substance abuse and rape. The PTC applauded Disney for updating its parental controls for today for this reason. However, the fact that TVMA exists on the Disney branded streaming service remains. It's like, so what?
Well, you know what? They should not. I have to admire Netflix for putting in the parental controls, but
You mean Disney Plus?
Disney Plus for putting in the parental controls. But at the same time, it's up to the parents to use it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Because let's put it this way. Like I've been saying before, it's just me. It won't bother me. But when my niece comes over, I will put it on over there.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want her to watch it.
Also, another example, the ESRB rating system for video games. It's
Right.
not federally regulated.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to the parents.
Yeah.
And parents, if you are listening, sorry to say this, but you do not pay attention to that at all. They do.
Who were you talking to, Shirley?
No,
Mike?
I'm just like saying if there's any parents listening, the parents do not pay attention to the ESRB rating board. They just buy a rated M game willy nilly.
What was that one game that came out and it had a mature rating? I can't remember it. It was several years ago, but it had a mature rating on it, and kids under 14 couldn't get the game. But what they did was they sent their their older sibling in there to buy the game,
Oh, they've
and
done
they
that with
still get
every.
the.
Well, they've done
And
that
they
with
still
a
get the.
lot of games.
I'm
They do
just trying
that
to.
for a lot of games though, Jan.
Yeah, and they
I know,
still
but
do. But me, it's like, I'm really nitpicky about the games I play because I still have an old PS2, but it still works. But I have played the Burnout games, especially Burnout 3, especially the Demolition, because my God, I have so much fun destroying cars and vehicles. See, Sajo said Grand Theft Auto. Yep.
Oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto is notorious for that, and there's a bunch
Oh,
of other rated M games as
oh
as uh,
yeah.
as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But it's like
'Cause-
me. I'm not a parent myself, but I swear to God, if I were, I'd be double checking everything. I
yeah,
would
me too.
because I'm that cautious. I don't care. Like, mommy, everybody's playing it. No, it's for mature people only. You're not playing it till you're 18.
Yep. Well, I've been allowed to play because my mom uh trusts me.
Yeah,
Like she knows that I know that I can't get away and do whatever the game you can
right.
do. In the
And
game.
that's all. And that's part of the big problem right there. If you have these impressionable kids, they're gonna believe.
Exactly.
That's why it's always important. It's like at the beginning of Captain Scarlet, the original. At the very end, you're going to hear Colonel White say, Captain Scarlet is indestructible. You are not. Remember this. Do not try to imitate him.
Uh-huh.
Because Captain Scarlet just about gets killed, but because he's a part Mistron, he gets to come back to life. Of course, it's
Right.
a puppet, so.
Well, they recreated, excuse me, this, you remember back when new Captain Scarlet started, they had Steve Forrester, and let's see, the actor that did Scarlet,
Uh-huh.
the actor that did Dr. Gold, they did this play.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to think. I think I saw it, but some kids, like these two girls. Oh, I'll just use the Slender Man legend as an example.
Okay.
I watch these real shows, and they have different things on it. And one of them involved these two young girls who took their best friend out and murdered her,
Yeah.
killed her. And when police asked them why they did it, they said, Slender Man told us to.
Mm-hmm.
They read into that urban legend so much that they got around to thinking Slender Man was real.
Right.
That's just a prime example away from
Right.
the video games.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see.
Hold on though. Slenderman is not an urban legend. It's an internet story. It's an
Right.
internet horror story.
Yeah.
It came from a
Okay, I stand corrected on that. I
it,
thought he was urban legend.
oh.
Okay, well,
It
go
came
back.
from something awful forums and it just took off.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these stories that you read on those forums,
Mhm.
the creepypastas, they blew up
Yeah.
and it just gets insane.
Yep. And Goatman just put this in the chat. Another example of definitely don't try this is Forza Horizon. I don't know about the other Forza games. Never played them.
Okay, we're gonna try this. I can you go into more detail with that, Go Man? I'm not exactly understanding what you're trying to say.
Yeah, because
But
now
I
I'm
was
not
just
a gamer myself, so I have no idea.
I was just using that as an example.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
That kids, they heard about the Slender Man legend, and they thought to appease Slender Man, they would make a sacrifice. Oh, it's going to be 86 tomorrow.
Yeah, you're sacrificing your cold. I'm kidding. Yeah.
But,
But the thing is,
kids are so impressionable. But a lot of parents let TV and internet be their kids' babysitters.
yeah, that's part of the biggest problem.
That's about 99% of the 99.9% of the problem right there.
Exactly. I agree. I think that is part of the problem because parents is like, okay, go watch TV, blah blah blah. It's like now me, it's like I want to let them know. Oh, let's see. Goatman says there are many cutscenes in the game that depict intentional reckless driving, and I know that quite a few people who don't know how to drive play it.
Okay, Goatman, I play Grand Theft Auto, and that can be reckless, and I don't drive.
I've never
I
tried
know
Grand Theft
for a fact
Auto,
that's
so
not a good idea to
yeah,
drive with or
yeah.
basing your driving skills in a
Yeah,
video
and
game.
here's another thing. So, they say video games cause violence. Well, that depends.
Not really, actually.
Yeah, yeah,
Actually, it's the people that play them.
yeah.
Yes.
Now, me myself, I don't do shooting games. I do more like thinking games, but that's just me. Okay.
Fair.
Aha! I caused chaos in Godie's Discord server. Thanks a lot, Futaba.
Yeah, she did. I saw that earlier today. I'm like, really?
But,
Really?
you know, it's just a matter of parents. You need to pay better attention to your kids. I'm not saying all parents don't.
No, you're right.
There's a
Problem
lot of
is,
good parents out
yeah,
there.
there are still a lot of good parents, but you know who gets the spotlight? The bad ones, right?
Right. And I'm not lumping them all together.
No, there are plenty of good parents who know what they're doing. They make decisions like they if they're gonna be something violent, in some cases parents will talk to their kids and say, "Look, this is violent. Don't. This is
I really
violent.
don't want you playing the game.
Yeah, I don't really, and just be careful watching it. Do not do what this guy does. Okay?
Right. Just like Colonel White's warning to the listeners.
To people watching Captain Scarlet, right? Because there are gonna be a lot of cases he's gonna fall to his death. He gets shot. He's gonna die. But
Oh,
then
like in the very first episode of Captain Scarlet,
he fell 800. Yeah.
Captain Blue was forced to shoot him,
Yep.
and he fell 800 feet down off a car park.
Yep. Exactly.
And he survived the tumble.
Yep.
But that is not reality.
Right. See, Sandra said, "Video games is good to soothe the brain." Yeah. It just depends. I mean,
Depending on the game, yes.
yeah. That's what it depends on because I love playing games like I love Elevate. It's one of my favorite apps. It keeps my brain sharp because they have all those games like um it has all those games like what is it Extraction. You have to like read an article for only 25 seconds and then try to answer the questions. So I love games like that where I have to think. Word games. I'm a huge fan of word games, particularly wordscapes. Of course, I've not been playing for the last couple of weeks because the mom's being sick. But thank goodness, everyone on that team totally gets it, so I don't have to worry.
Yeah. And me, I like playing Power Wash Simulator, which is what I'm playing right now.
Yeah,
And
it's
because it's relaxing.
yep,
Holy moly, is it relaxing?
yeah, it's relaxing. And even
What exactly is the game, Mike?
Basically, you have a job as a power washer, and you do tasks, clean certain areas.
yep,
Right now, I'm cleaning off a carriage that's for fortune teller.
yeah. But depending on the game, you can have it be soothing, relaxing.
You know what I like to play that's kind of relaxing?
What?
What's that?
You have these glass bottles, and you have to get all the balls of a certain color in the bottles.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I got about 5 different versions of the same game on my tablet.
Oh.
Yeah, but I love games where I have to think. Also, one of my favorite relaxing apps, Happy Color.
Happy Color is another one, yes.
Oh, I love Happy Color.
It just
my.
depends on how your day went.
Or sometimes what I'll do is, depending on like what's going on, like this morning, the daily image was a bird. So what I do, added 3 more birds, posted them together on TikTok, made the video. That's what I do all the time. Of course, tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, and see the Marvel pics all come out on Thursdays. I was doing them to save it for Friday. Because I make mine Marvel Friday, but of course tomorrow, of course, is St. Patrick's Day. Goatman says relaxing, cleaning cars. Someone's cleaned snow off of Oracle's car too many times.
Goatman, hush.
No.
What's he saying?
He said relaxing, cleaning cars. Someone has cleaned snow off of Oracle's car too many times. Hush, you.
Consider all the
Winter's
times it's
almost over. We
yeah.
get a reprieve.
Yeah, well, speaking of which, I was watching Josh Johnson, our local meteorologist here in Montgomery. We got like 4 threats of severe weather coming in the next week, and one of them is Friday. But whether see the funny thing, the strange thing is, this is the time of year I know for a fact. When I was at Herb Jones, there was like a week where we had to take cover 4 times in about 7 days because sirens are going off. Of course, now with the new improved system, it's not so bad anymore. So if I find out, let's say, tornado warning, it's going to affect exits like say 16 through 37 on I-85. It's like I'm at exit 11. I'm safe. So
Futaba, you just got told talking to Goat Man. Ha!
you just got told. There's
Hey,
Craig.
Craig, long time no talk. Oh,
Okay, who just
got
hiccuped? I'm kidding.
I got the hiccups.
That's
And also, I'm drinking Pepsi.
ooh.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say this. Saturday, I was with Santa and I got to meet up with our friends out of Birmingham with the USS Hephaestus. It's a Starfleet team, Starfleet group up there, and they introduced us to a game that we didn't know existed. It's about slogans. It's like you have to you get told the slogan, you have to name the company, and then
Right.
you have to get the year in which the slogan was first used. Yeah, go ahead, Janet.
Like we do the slogan plop plop fizz fizz. And it's for Alka Seltzer.
Right.
Then you got to guess what year that came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember the year.
I think like 1950 something. But he gave us if you get it on the dot, it was 2 points. If you get it within 1 year, you get one, which I think that's pretty good. But if it were me doing it, considering how old some of these slogans are, I'd probably give it a 5 year range. You know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did you know that TikTok tracks your information, sends it to the Chinese government? So I just cringe not that it's content, but how many people use it. Well, the thing is, never got it ever. Hey, that's your choice. That's okay. That's fine. But I have not had problems. You see, I was hesitant about using TikTok myself, but a couple of my friends down here, Mike Taylor, Pineapple Mike, Coconut John, John, he was doing like live TikTok from GT South. So
That is a good way to get your place noticed.
yeah, it just depends because I think TikTok, I think we have a U.S. company handling our TikTok here, so I don't think we have to worry. I could be wrong. I don't know. But let's see. Speaking of gaming, I know there's like a sad story involving a woman. Uh, oh yeah, a woman called known as the Skyrim Grandma. And let me explain this. She's
Is
85.
it?
She's 85 years old, and she's been playing Skyrim.
I think we brought this up like last week or 2 weeks ago because she had a
Yeah.
stroke, if I remember correctly,
Well, let's see. Well, actually,
and she
well,
lost memory on how to play the game.
I'm not sure. We weren't on until Friday, right?
No, 2 weeks ago. Two
Oh,
weeks ago.
that's weird because it was published last Thursday.
I remember us talking about it at least one time.
Okay, I could be wrong. Okay, all right, I could be wrong. I don't know. My brain ain't working. I think I'm still just in time change. But speaking of time changes, let's see. I made a cursed
Oh,
video. Okay. What's up, Janet?
no, I was going to say, mention those idiots in the Senate that want to make DST permanent.
Well,
That would really fuck me up for the show.
yeah. Well, I think in this case, this is something we can actually talk about because it does it could affect everything in terms of time. So it's not really a political thing since the Senate practically did it unanimously. But anyway,
We're
what's going on
unanimous
is
on that.
Senate passed a bill practically unanimously that will make daylight saving time permanent. But even if it passes, gets signed by the president, it will not go into effect until November 2023. So we would have a year and a half, give or take. And Mike, did you say states can opt out of it if they want to? Or
Someone did. I think it might have been Sajo
okay,
at one point, maybe
yeah,
yesterday.
because it'd be nice if I could. Because really, but then again, let's say 35 states do standard and 15 do daylight saving thing. That would drive anybody crazy. Like, it's 4 o'clock in LA. It's 10 p.m. in Timbuktu. But yeah. Anyway, something else we can now talk about, and it's all about sports. Because guess what? March Madness 2022 has arrived, and like I said, back on Monday, the women now have 68 teams, and they have their own first four set of games. And let's see. Speaking of which, I wonder who. All right. So, all right. Here's what we know so far. These games, two games yesterday. Texas Southern beat Texas A&M. I think that's Corpus Christi, 76-67. Indiana beat Wyoming 66-58. Darn it! So much for Validity School. Let's see. And then earlier today, Wright State beat Bryant 93-82. And right now at halftime, Rutgers is beating Notre Dame 41-36. And if you want some real fun, get ready because tomorrow the first round of games will begin at 11:15 a.m. So Janet, you might want to let them know there is not going to be any prices right tomorrow or Friday. Janet, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
you might.
prices right tomorrow? Biden
No,
making it.
no, because the March Madness is going to kick off at 11:15 my
Oh,
time,
shit.
9:15 your time. That
Oh,
means
shit.
no Price is Right tomorrow or
Oh,
Friday.
God, that's going to. African handball is going to piss both of them off. No
Yeah,
offense to the black people out there that like basketball. That's just a nickname my dad gave basketball. If I offend anybody, you can shoot me later. Okay,
Oh,
I uh found something. They have an attraction at Disney World that's permanently closing after 51 years after its opening.
oh,
Well, I'm looking at it on my tablet, so
oh, okay.
I
No,
can't put
that's
the
fine.
link in the
Well,
window.
what is it though?
Okay, may I read the article?
Yeah, go ahead.
Disney has officially shuttered one of its fan favorite attractions. Walt Disney World's Spirit of Aloha dinner show has permanently closed more than 50 years after it first opened and 2 years after it closed alongside many other attractions amid the ongoing pandemic. The news was confirmed by reporter Scott Gustin and several outlets, including Tikimon's unofficial Polynesian resort pages, a well-known resource for Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, as well as InsideTheMagic.com. Disney has not confirmed the news itself. At this time, The reason for the apparent permanent closure is unclear. Tikimon's unofficial Polynesian resort pages reported on Tuesday that cast members have been notified that the Spirit of Aloha show will not be returning. The future of the company's other dinner show, Hoop De Doo musical review, remains unclear. Yeah, it was okay. That's the end of the article. Also, how would you like to have your wedding at Disney World?
That probably costs an arm and a leg and who knows how many other body parts.
Yeah, arm, leg, half an ear, 2 fingers. But anyway, um, um, okay. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to find something else to keep.
Oh, you're fine. I was just
You're
talking about
fine.
the fact that we got March Madness. The games have started. Let's see. The first one is. Let's see. The first one tomorrow. Let me go back to the articles here. First one tomorrow. Let's see. Actually, I can click on this. More games. All right. So, first game tomorrow is Michigan versus Colorado State. That's 11:15 Central. So, add an hour for Eastern. Subtract an hour. Mountain. Subtract 2 hours if you're Pacific. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's see. We go. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Woo, we're going to have 16 games tomorrow and 16 games on Friday.
I got 2 words to say to that.
What's that?
Holy shit.
Yeah. But of course, one thing I'm always looking for, there's always two things I look forward to: the upset and the buzzer beater.
You told me the other day that U of A was #1 seed.
He's the #1 seed in the region. Gonzaga's #1 overall. But, ooh, wow.
That's
But
a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, that's a lot
How do we get to
of
my
hoops.
list of apps? Damn it, I'm getting frustrated.
Okay, take it easy. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of basketball.
Yeah, there's a lot of schools here in Iowa that are on break too right now.
Yeah.
Kirkwood's one of them.
And let's see. We got kids going into spring break. I think it's this week, in some cases next week. See, the thing is, not every school system has the same spring break.
Correct.
But I remember a long time ago when everybody took spring break at the same time.
I remember that too, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me ask you this question. If you could pick your ideal spring break location, where would you want to go?
I want to go to Japan, personally.
Akihabara.
Janet?
That's Japan.
Yeah.
I know. Akihabara.
What would you pick, Jan?
Me?
Akihabara.
Yeah.
She just said that.
Oh, okay. Akihabara?
Yeah.
Let's
Hey,
see.
Sumi, what about you?
Let's see. Mine. Now let's put it this way. A lot of people like going to the beach. I personally would have. I personally would love to have gone to the mountains for the snow.
Yeah, remember with me, now you have to admit that I was helping you overcome your fear of water.
Mm-hmm.
I stuck with you.
Yeah.
I never will forget you were about to have a conniption fit, and I can't say as I blame you. I was scared shitless of water till I was 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to my fear of water, it cost me my badge in Girl Scouts.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
I was scared shitless of water. And then I almost got my fear of water back when I was 13.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the beach and I was floating on this little cheap styrofoam surfboard,
Mm-hmm.
and I had on this cheap rubber kids mask. and a wave knocked me off, and I panicked because I got caught in an undertow, and I'm hollering help at the top of my lungs.
Mm-hmm.
Two guys on surfboards came out and rescued me and brought me back to shore,
Mm.
which
Yeah,
I really did appreciate that.
yeah. It's like when those two
But
girls
it's
helped me, over at at that beach in San Diego, Silver Strand State Beach. That's where I remember where we were.
yeah, yeah. But the funny thing about it was the waves kept bouncing me, so I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't touch bottom. I did not realize that I was over a sandbar and about 2.5, 3 feet of water.
Ooh.
But that is enough to scare you shitless.
Yeah, it is. But me, I would have loved going. I would have loved to have tried skiing. You know.
Well, in a roundabout way, I did help. I did ski, learn how to ski, and I'll tell you why. How? We went up, I forget exactly where it was,
Mm-hmm.
but there was a ski shack. And my brother Jason and I decided we wanted to try our hand at skiing. And so we went to the ski shack and rented um, skis, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say I spent more time down than up on those damn things.
That's okay. I mean,
But
hell, if I ever get a chance, I will learn how to ski. I don't care if I'm a 47-year-old woman on the bunny slope.
oh, I was on the bunny slopes, trust me. And some guy came by on his skis and I couldn't get up.
Mm-hmm.
So he reached down and helped me up.
Yeah,
He evidently realized I was a rookie.
yeah.
But it really does make for a cold ass, though. And when I was in high school, we went up to Flagstaff.
Mm-hmm.
I was a member of a science club, and the head of the science club, his name was Thomas Atkins, and his brother lived up there. So we went up there on an overnight field trip. We stayed at his brother's house. We went to the telescope up there, and then we went snow tubing down, found a place that went snow tubing. What I did not know is I was getting on the professionals hill. And
Whoops.
I went like this and I bottomed out.
Ooh.
And I didn't want to go, so I just gradually worked my way back up again and come back down. Unfortunately, the pants I had on, I had to throw out because I had a hole where my butt had dragged on the packed
Oh
snow.
no. Ooh.
So it wore a hole in the butt,
Oops.
but it was still fun.
Yeah, you basically took probably an embarrassing situation and still was able to enjoy it.
Oh yeah, couldn't argue too much, you
Yeah.
know.
Well, I mean, now if I want to go like the ultimate dream vacation for spring break, I would love to go. I would love to go to Europe more for the
Well,
historical part. Like
I
Big
wouldn't
Ben.
do that. I wouldn't want to do that right now, though.
No, no, not now. Not now. No,
Not
no.
with the situation that's going
No,
on
no,
there.
no, not right, not right now. No, no. But when opportunity when I would love to go to Europe to go check out London, Paris, Rome.
New York, London, Paris, Munich, right?
Yep. But not just like the modern stuff, but go see like Big Ben and the Tower of London.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
history.
I watched this video. Oh, go ahead and finish, and then I'll tell
No,
you.
well, I was just
I
gonna say,
watched.
we're trying to get out of this pandemic, but unfortunately, things are starting to get bad again in both the UK and especially in China.
Mostly Europe.
Well, China's got even worse. Probably a 377% increase in cases.
Uh-huh. Well, ours is still dropping. I was watching and you know how you're not supposed to disturb or otherwise distract the royal guard?
Yeah.
Well, I was watching this video, and I don't know if you've seen it before. This little boy goes up to one of the royal guards,
Uh-huh.
and he's just looking trying to be nice to and the guard stamped his foot at the kid, and the kid ran off. Turned out it was the little guy's brother.
Oh.
Oh,
It's like, not now. I'm working.
No, more like imagine this is the ground and this is his foot. He goes,
Ah.
just stomp one foot.
That noise probably scared him off then.
Yeah, he was only about 2 or 3.
Oh, okay.
huh.
But I mean, that kind of a job is tough. Like that. You can't move. You can't talk. You can't do. You have to just stand guard. Like the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Same thing.
Yeah, and did you see where the guy at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier scolded these people because they were being disrespectful? The people were being very disrespectful. And you know what?
What?
I'm just like, oh,
What's amazing is the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. They have soldiers changing out. I think it's 24/7 through every weather-related situation, no matter what it is.
rain, snow, you know.
Yeah. Now,
And you know what? Since they placed that flame, the eternal flame, that's Kennedy's grave, I think.
yeah, it is.
Ever since they placed that eternal flame, I don't think it's gone out any at all.
You're probably right.
You sound like I feel.
Yeah, because I think I'm still trying to do the time change.
A lot of us are, I think.
Yeah. Lucky you, Janet. You don't have to worry about it. The only thing you have to deal with is me calling you at 3 o'clock instead of 4.
Well, I answered the phone even if you had to put up with me shoveling dog shit this afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was out picking up the dog poop so I could get it in the garbage.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Shirley. Dropped her twice.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. I've been stressed doing recently. Honestly, let's see. Sumi was saying, I'm glad that you enjoyed coming here for spring. Sadly, last week you can't buy tickets in and out of Japan.
Was that Sumi
Yeah,
talking?
Sumi. I mean, if those people on surfboards didn't save you, you wouldn't be here today, would you?
Well, you know what, Sumi? You're fun to have with us.
Yeah. Well, don't. Yeah. Sorry, Sumi. We've been talking about some other things too. So we apologize. We're sorry.
Oh.
Forgive us, please.
Please,
Yeah,
Sumi, please.
Yeah, we tend to get yak, and sometimes we can't always keep eye on messages.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sumi. I hope you don't get mad at us for being disrespectful.
Oh, I think she understands. It's all good, I think.
But yeah. By the way, Sumi, I was born in Japan, in Okinawa. So.
During a typhoon, no less.
Yep, on the military base. Yep, born on the military base in a typhoon. You're the tiger. You name it.
It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight.
My Japanese instinct forgets you this time. Oops, I think it's supposed to be forgives you this time.
What is that from, Karate Kid?
I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my birth was way less dramatic. I was born in a hospital.
Show front door camera.
But yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Ooh, sorry, I had to cover the mic so I could get my camera up and running.
That's fine. Well, yeah. Well, you actually didn't have to because since I'm on headphones, that thing would have heard you anyway.
But also, mine is out in the living area. So
Well, I'm just trying to respect you guys.
Oh, it's all right, Jen. No worries.
Japanese instinct is a thing I made up just now.
Yeah. You know what? You're talking about Japanese. An episode of Dragnet dealt with this Japanese woman got killed. And at the end of the episode, Friday and Gannon went to the girl's mother to tell her that they caught their daughter's killer. And the woman had a little girl, forget her name. She was just in the traditional kimono, kids kimono, and they uh, they wanted to give a gift of thanks to Friday and Gannon for solving the mystery. And it was all about like this, real pretty. Alexa, show front door camera.
You know, but you know, I mean, and think about this. You know how you notice Asian Americans are getting attacked. You know, because people think, oh, they brought the virus. Like, no, they didn't. Because I mean, we haven't heard much about it lately, but it's still happening. Unfortunately.
You mean the Asian hate?
Yeah. Yeah, it's still happening, unfortunately. But unfortunately, I have not seen it myself. But me being Vietnamese American, you know, it does affect me too.
Alexa, stop.
Stop!
Sorry.
Stop! Stop! I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm trying not to do it much because I don't want the audience to think I'm talking to somebody.
Oh, it's all right.
Well, if you have Amazon devices, then yeah, they'll know who it is. It's getting way warmer. Oh, it is here too. In fact, it's supposed to be 74 for St. Patty's Day tomorrow.
Alexa, what's going to be the high temperature tomorrow in Goodyear? 81 here.
I think it's like 74 here. Very comfortable tomorrow. Looking forward to that. And I do know this. It's like a tradition in Chicago. They turn the Chicago River green on St. Patrick's Day. But here's the best part. That green stuff is biodegradable. It causes no harm in any way to the river. And they've been doing that since 1961.
Yeah, and it's biodegradable and doesn't harm what fish there are in the river.
Exactly.
Okay, hold on. Alexa, what's the weather for the next 5 days?
Uh,
83 on Friday, 85 on Saturday.
Yeah, here it's supposed to be 70.
Oh, it's going to be pleasant out at the Ren Festival Saturday and Sunday.
Assuming it says 87. That's low.
Arizona.
We're talking
Arizona.
It's in Arizona.
Yeah, this is
Hey, Sumi, could you survive 115? That's how high our temperature gets here once in a while.
Unless it's Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's 87 Fahrenheit. You must go by Celsius.
Celsius, yeah.
Usually the rest of the world.
Oh, damn it. I did not want TikTok.
Yeah, this is 87 degrees Fahrenheit. I've got 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Because I think we're still the only country in the world that doesn't use metric. But then again, we get confused. Remind me never to go to Arizona. Oh, come on, Sue. Hey, come in when it's the fall and the winter. That's your perfect time to come.
Yeah.
But if you want to see the Grand Canyon, you're going to have to do that before the winter. Go like early fall. That's your best bet.
Yeah. Arizona is really nice here, Sumi. You know what? I think you would like Sedona.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful.
All that red country. And there's this really awesome place. The Church on the Rocks. It's built into the red rocks. And it's open almost every day except for one. Easter.
Yeah.
Because I believe it is a Catholic church. Yeah, it's a Catholic church. So, but that church is gorgeous.
Yeah. You got a medal to protect your brother, didn't you there?
Yeah, I did. I got a little, I forgot what it's called.
St. Christopher medal?
Yeah. It says, I'd rather go to Antarctica. I've adapted to the cold since we have to wear some pretty thin jackets at my school. So, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Flagstaff's pretty too.
Heat, I can't
And
stand. Neither can I. Even though I've lived in Alabama all but 4.5 years of my life.
Sumi, have you heard of the Eagles?
Band Eagles.
The
Gotta
band
say,
Eagles.
you gotta say the band Eagles.
The band, the Eagles?
I don't know how popular the Eagles was out in Japan.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they're okay. Just bear with me a minute, Sumi. There's a song called "Take It Easy," and there's a line in the song called that goes, "Standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona, such a fine sight to see." Shirley and I actually stood on that corner.
Yeah, and I actually got to stand in that corner twice in a
Yeah, but you
week.
weren't by yourself the second time either.
Right, and yeah, so I went. It was the second time I had to stop to eat breakfast anyway, and a second statue was added because it was introduced during the Standing on the Corner Music Festival that was
Festival.
that weekend before. It's like
Yeah,
if I'd have known about it, we could have gone to that thing. That would have been fun.
yeah.
But yeah, they have a second statue, and that one is of Glenn Fry. Of course, he had died earlier in 2016. So
Yep.
So they put the statue up in his honor. Oops.
correct, exactly. But now people can enjoy two statues at the
Yeah.
And Craig's gonna head off. Night, Craig.
Good night,
Night,
Craigs.
night, Craig. Talk to you
Hopefully
later.
we'll see you tomorrow.
And speaking of which, tomorrow and Friday we're gonna double up on Doodler, but now we're gonna make it themed Doodler. Tomorrow night it's the St. Patty's Day
Alexa,
version,
show clock.
as we're gonna have fun with everything between Green, Leprechaun, the Blarney Stone, Ireland, Dublin. Let's see, Guinness.
Leprechauns,
Yep, leprechauns, pots of
clovers.
gold, pots of gold, rainbows, you name it, we got it. But yeah, we're gonna start doing themed Doodler, and especially on Friday night when we hit the classic rock.
Hell yeah.
This would be an easy one for ACDC, Mike.
Oh,
Look,
I
look
know.
up, look
I
up. Whoop,
see, Jan. I
whoop,
see.
boop, boop, boop.
It's a lightning bolt. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the case of the Rolling Stones, lips, tongue, done.
Pretty much.
Yeah. For those of us who have since I can't draw that symbol very well, we could do this on the camera for us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could try anyway. Yeah, yeah. You know, but I'll tell you something. Jan and I were talking earlier, and she was we could do the song "Paradise by the Dashboard." I said, Janet, that title's way too long for Doodler.
Yeah.
Let's see. In the winter, they turn the heat on full blast at my school. It gets very stuffy here. I had that happen at my job.
What happened?
They turn on the heat full blast.
Well, hell, in the middle of summer in at Walmart, where I like to go, sue me. I don't know what the equivalent of a Walmart is in Japan, but they have on the AC barely at all. And then here it is. It's like 40, 45 degrees outside, and they have on the AC inside Walmart. Go figure.
AC instead of the heater?
The AC.
Oh, brother.
And I freeze my fucking ass off every time I go down the refrigerated aisle to get my coffee creamer.
Walmart is Walmart here in Japan.
All right. It's
Walmart.
sorry, Sumi, I wasn't
although
sure because some.
although they are pretty uncommon. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me. Here, if you were here in Montgomery, you'd find there are 6 Walmart stores in Montgomery. 2 of them are marketplaces, and the other 4 are regulars.
We have a couple of Walmarts. We have more than 2 Walmarts around here, but the 2 that I know of are super Walmarts. One's down on Dysart, and the other one's down on Estrella.
Yeah. The one in Estrella is closest to your house.
Right.
And the one in Dysart, I know about that one because that's not far from the Sam's Club.
The one on Estrella, I know everybody there.
I know that Cedar Rapids has at least 2 Walmarts, and I think they're both super centers. Yeah, they are super centers. Both of them
Yeah,
are super
I've got
centers.
4 super centers and 2 marketplaces.
I've got to look up something at Walmart.
I gotta check on the
Okay.
status of my tires that I had bought. I need to get them put on soon. But anyway, it's after 10. I think it's time to
Uh-huh.
call this one.
Hey, welcome back, Sumi. Hope you come tomorrow.
Yeah, because we'll be doing Doodler, the St. Patty's Day edition. All right, so let's take care of this and get the ending out of the way. All right, so with that in mind, I'm going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everybody have a great night, sleep well, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow for the St. Patty's Day edition of Doodler. Good night, everybody.
Bye,
Good
everyone.
night. Take care, Sumi, if you're going. Take care.